country, both having served in the county governments and national, I feel very sad for Kenyans. Number one, Fred, you cannot, the president is talking like he's the governor of Nairobi, first of all. You know, he's talking like he's the governor. He should decide whether he wants to be the president of the Republic of Kenya or the governor of Nairobi. The other day he talks about we have done this for Nairobi, street size for Nairobi. Where have you been? I mean, where is Sakaja? This, first of all, is very sad on the issue of devolution. The whole idea about this thing you saw drama the other day is about killing devolution. The president is one of the people who never believed in his constitution. I can tell you. And that's why you see governors are crying all over. They cannot talk because they are on a leash. That's number one. Number two, Fred, let's go to the national level now. You cannot promise staff on their fourth year. You should be doing something I call commissioning. You should be flagging off new projects by the fourth year on delivery. Let's talk about this. And that's what we have been telling them. You plan the first year. You clear everything. Make sure all the laws are there that needs you to do your work. Begin implementing by the second year, third year. The fourth year, the president should be doing 80% of commissioning. Clean. Not relaunching. Not inspection to us. Right? Not over-promising. And you see, even the Bible says, the more you talk, the more you lie. It's been just so sad. Oh, we are going to do. Do you know the beauty is Kenyans are tired and they are no longer excited with what he says? Because they know it's a lie. Yesterday I was talking to somebody deep inside Muranga. And he said, no, we are tired. Where he was the other day. He was telling me, the president was here. All what he said was lies. That's how he summarized. All what he said was lies. Now, if people think you already lying before you speak, how can that be? But let me finish by saying this. I watched him in Muranga and Rakaniri. Let me tell you 2 or 3 things. It is very wrong for the president of the Republic of Kenya to go competing to relaunch projects with a local MP. It's very shameful. It is very sad, even if it's politics. Mm-hmm. I mean, Kiharu TVET had been launched by Dede Nyoro. He went there to relaunch it. Number 2, I was in Nyandarua during the burial at Tort Kalau. He mentioned about $1 billion worth projects. He did the same in Muranga. He's doing the same here. Are they in the budget? Ask them. Go and check the supplementary budget that was signed. They are not there. So this is hot air. Talk about Mau Mau. 4 years later, if Uhuru left you somewhere with Mau Mau roads, how can you be promising that you have set money aside in the 4th year when you are going home? It's not going to be possible. And finally, this is what we are going to do when we take over next year. Fred, we have discovered what this government is doing is announce big projects to mesmerize people. You know, Takana oil has come. We don't know whose oil it is. We don't know. We don't have agreements. We don't know whose oil is that Takana oil. What we know is that Gulf Energy is one of the companies that had picked to import G2G fuel. How it ended up being there and it's the one running here. We don't know who owns Gulf and the interest of the president in Gulf. Now listen. Look at Bomas of Kenya, mega projects that are just being told you are being helped. We don't know the details. Look at
these are projects that are
wait. Let me tell you. Look at Taranta. Look at the SGR. From 700 million per kilometer to 1.5. Nobody knows the details. Look at my own SGR. Big projects, we are going to audit. You'll be shocked because this is where corruption resides. I am aware about the 14 steps on PPP. I'm aware. I know because I've dealt with those things. Nobody knows the disclosure about the partners, the issue of money, how much money is it? Because finally, it's a loan. Finally, somebody has to pay for it. Mm-hmm. So we are going to audit these projects next year. And I can tell you this. I'll give you one example only for 20 seconds. Let me give you an example of what you're going to do. Relaunching Summit, for example. And when I talk about Relaunching Summit, it's not about Nakuru. It's a pathway to entire 3/4 of Kenya, right? The way the highway is a pathway to everywhere else. We are going to say, because this road was done by Moi, 1980, you cannot come us, we are paying VAT and tax and all that, then force us to pay toll for that years. What you are going to tell the Chinese, come back home. Tell us the actual cost. We'll pay you a loan.
And those are two different debates.
Because our people will not. Let me tell you, this is where corruption lies. Our people will not be able to do all that. But my point is, this politics of development, Fred, it is not tenable. It's not going to work. It's just lying to people. Yes. And as we know that we are not going to expect anything.
There's definitely the discussion around the cost and whether or not corruption is involved. But it's also the timely or application or delivery